Oops! I realise I've left my back door unlocked. It's not really a problem around here, but Jill was always very security conscious, weren't you, Jill? She'd never leave the door unlocked, would you? Not for so long. She was always on the lookout for rogues and vagabonds. Hey, Jill? Jill. Anyway, I step into the kitchen and even before I flick on the light I can tell someone's been in. Someone's been in the kitchen. There's stuff all over the floor. What the... Oh, my heart. I should call the police, I reckon. I should call the police, definitely. Oh, wait though. They might still be in the house. I'm not quite sure what I should do. I just stand and listen to see if I can hear anything. Someone moving about in the house. I stand there in the dark for a good few minutes, just listening. But I can't hear anything. So I think I'm safe. But just to make sure, I quietly open the utensils drawer by the cooker and fetch out Jill's ceramic rolling pin. A body would feel that if it came down on its head. I creep out of the kitchen along the hallway. Dining room door is open. Feel like I'm a spy in a film, creeping about in the dark. Poke my head round the dining room door. No, nothing in there. Front room. Creep down the hall. Poke my head round the door. There's plenty of light from the street light outside, and I can see there isn't anyone there. Quick glance behind the sofa. No. Upstairs then. Come on, Alec, you won't settle till you know for sure. So I creep up the stairs. It's only times like these when you realise how creaky your stairs are. I check Lisa's room, and then our room, then the bathroom. Behind the shower curtain. Nothing. Just the box room. Nothing in there either. Oh, I'm starting to calm down a little and think maybe it's safe to put the landing light on at least. Whoever it was, they aren't there now, that's for sure. It feels easier with the light on, and I start to come back down the stairs. Then crash! There's another loud noise from the kitchen. Christ on a bike. My heart's beating like the clappers. Oh, I tiptoe along the hallway again, lift the rolling pin up over my head. And then with my left hand I just feel round the door jamb to find the light switch and I flick it on. Nothing. No one. Just a big mess on the floor. Brown stuff, like powder, spread all over the floor, and boxes, little boxes. What is it? Tea. It's Jill's herbal teas. Then I see the kettle cupboard is hanging open. It's all the stuff from the kettle cupboard spread out across the floor. The brown stuff, it's effing a jar of coffee. I brought from the VG the other day. It's bloody hell. It must have fell out of the cupboard. Oh, maybe I didn't put the coffee in carefully and it slipped out and brought all the other things with it. Oh, I open the cupboard properly and see that the middle shelf has collapsed at one side. I must have dislodged it or something. It's only resting on silly little plague things. Thank goodness it wasn't the mugs on the top shelf. That would have been a mess to clear up. No, it's just Jill's horrible tea and the coffee. Phew. No dangerous intruder, Jill. All's quiet on the Western Front. Oh, my heart, it's still beating though as I bend down and start picking everything up. The coffee jar has broken into quite a few pieces, so I pick up the big ones straight away and wrap them up in newspaper. Then I pick up all the boxes of tea, but I can't put them back in the kettle cupboard where they belong, so, well, I find a carrier bag from the cupboard under the sink and pop them in there for now. Hang it on the coat hooks by the back door. Then, even though it's a bit late, I go and fetch the Dyson from the cupboard under the stairs and get up all the coffee granules and I hope any little fragments of glass. It takes me quite a while to do a good thorough job. It's probably 9 o'clock by the time I'm done. I'm bushed. The whole place smells vaguely of coffee. What a palaver. So anyway, I head up to Bedfordshire and at last, and I'm just doing my teeth when I realise there's another toothbrush on the windowsill. One of Jill's old toothbrushes. I don't remember putting that there. I'm pretty sure I threw all her old toothbrushes out years ago. But it's definitely there now. It's a white one with red rubber on the grip. Colgate. It's got it written on the handle. Looks old too, mucky. The bristles are all frayed. Why would I have put her old toothbrush on the windowsill? I've got no memory of that at all. I must be going potty. Am I going potty, Jill? Jill? Weird. Very strange. Oh, I can feel the hair stand up on the back of my neck. I do use old toothbrushes for those fiddly little cleaning jobs sometimes. Round the seals on the bath taps, that sort of thing, but I haven't done any cleaning for a while. Not proper cleaning, anyway. I pick it up. It's definitely her old one. I'm not sure what to do with it now. I can't just put it back where it was. It feels too weird to just put it in the bin straight away, so I put it in the tooth mug on the windowsill, where it always used to go, next to mine. Maybe throw it away tomorrow. Yes. It's weird, though. In bed I get to thinking, and that's never good. I remember Grandad with his dementia. They had to keep him downstairs in the back parlour in the end, before they put him in the home. They put a bed in there for him, but he'd just wander off out the kitchen door and down the 10-foot at the back and get lost. The police brought him home once. Someone had seen him sitting on a park bench in Pearson Park at 11:30 at night, and they thought that couldn't be right. And they lived on the boulevard then, Mum and Dad, so it was a tidy walk for an old man in the dark in his slippers. But people looked out for each other in those days, even in Hull. They found a place for him in a care home over in Eastall eventually, and that last time my dad and I went to see him, he didn't recognise me at all. Dad was saying, "Do you know who this is, Dad?" And Grandad, he just gave me a really worried look and shook his head. "It's Alec, Dad. My boy, Alec." Oh, Grandad looked a little brighter, but he just said, "Yes, I'm Alec. When's the football?" Some things he could remember, and some things were like a complete mystery to him. Well, it was his name too, Alec, so it was no wonder he was confused. And when we came away, Grandad got up and gave my dad a kiss. Well, he never did that. It would always be a shake of the hand before, not a kiss. Oh, brought a lump to my throat to see him so changed. Am I getting dementia, Jill? Do you think? Brain getting a bit spongy, perhaps? Wouldn't surprise me, I suppose. We have to think about these things. Prepare, as it were. I don't want to be a burden on anyone. Lisa and Dan have got enough on their plate without having a potty old man to look after. They buried him in his pyjamas in the end. That never felt right to me. Pyjamas. He was such a busy man.